guys, it's Miss Rose. I just wanted to talk to you really quickly about the grades I just put in for the Glass Castle quizzes. Please remember that grade is an average of 3 grades, and I know I'm a little behind, but I'm trying desperately to catch up. So I just didn't want you to be thrown or not understand this shift in grade on your summative work. So a lot of you did struggle with this particular test. A lot of you, when asked to make a claim, to really clearly state her purpose, why she was writing the book, so that you had something really to prove. A lot of you did not have a thesis. You more or less just said that she wrote a story about her life, and that really is just not a defensible thesis. So when you look at the rubric, I have taken the language of the College Board rubric for analysis and included it in there. So you can really start to try to think about the way you're writing in those terms. If you try to connect it to those skills that are listed in that rubric, the stronger you're going to get. People did fine with the summary. But for paragraphs 3 and 4, you were asked to build an argument. You had to pull evidence from the text and then have commentary explaining how that evidence proves your thesis or what you think her ultimate rhetorical purpose is. When you are asked to consider her claim, her argument, her purpose, or write a rhetorical situation, all of these things are asking you to consider purpose. And then you must prove how the author is building that purpose, why the author is building that purpose. Some of you did achieve that, where there were a few of you that did quite a nice job, but for the most part, a lot of you summarized. You did not provide any kind of commentary that linked me back to a thesis. If you didn't really start out with a thesis and you really more or less just told me the book was about her life, then you struggled really to prove anything, and you basically were summarizing. Beautiful summaries, well-written summaries, but they weren't achieving what you were being asked to do in the prompt. So I just wanted to kind of let you know why some of you scored poorly. I'm going to be doing a tutorial. There were some really nice ones that I want to talk about from your class, excuse me, and a couple others, sorry, that have some weaknesses that I think a lot of people have that I'll talk about as well. Of course, I won't reveal names, but we've got some good exemplars that I can use to create a tutorial, and that will be coming soon. I do want to point out that this rubric has an extra line that I thought I had erased when I was developing it. I thought I had gotten rid of the standard completely, but obviously I didn't. So there will be a blank line in your rubric. Just ignore it. Don't let it bother you. The other thing I want you to pay attention to isn't this 16, 12, 8, 4. I've been trying to play around too with rubrics and its learning and understand them. And so sometimes I do different things and I then realize my mistakes later. But what to hold on to is evidence and commentary on the AP rubric is 4 full points. The most you can get is 4. The sophistication point, really just think about the one. You either get it or you don't. And then as far as the thesis, you either get the point or you don't. If you fell over here, you got the point. Even at a 2, I think I gave you the point because you were trying to have something, but it just lacked complexity. It was difficult to understand. Then when you add up those numbers, the 1, the 4, if you get a 6, you either get a 98 or a 93, depending upon your sophistication and complexity. If you got an 83 or an 88, you're falling in the 5 area. And if you got a 73 or 78, you're in the 4-point area. 3 points is a 68, 2 points is a 63, and 1 point is a 50. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that because I'm sure it might be a little confusing. Hopefully by class on Friday, I'll have a tutorial put together and you can ask me any questions that you have. All right, thanks. Bye.